Hello sailors, this is the Dodgykebaab and you are not watching a paid promotion for Turtle WoW. Although I have a feeling it will sound a bit like one because it's not often that I really focus on a single server like this. Turtle WoW is a vanilla one-time rate realm that adds features that never made it into the final game, like survival skill, Khadgars unlocking for mages and planes running for Tauren. It's a server that I personally find very interesting, which is why I've made this video and I follow its developments closely. So when I heard that they were introducing player controlled racing to the Shimmering flats, I was already sold on the idea. If you are like me, then you too were disappointed that in World of Warcraft you could never actually take part in the racing on the Shimmering flats. It has a race circuit, racing vehicles, and everything seems like the quest lines here are building up to you being able to race around the zone. Then the quests run out and you're like, where's the racing at? There has been speculation that racing around the Salt Flats is just something that Blizzard never got round to finishing before the game was released. This theory actually does have some evidence to back it up. Data miners found unused spells in the game's code relating to racing on the Shimmering Flats, as you can see on the screen here. This is the point Turtle WoW steps in. The staff there told me that almost everything needed to get racing up and working was already in the game. They just had to fill in a few bits that Blizzard never finished, as most of the logic for racing was already there. So let's take a look at what they've got for us.
Please select a race course. Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
Gentlemen, start your engines. And they're underway.
Okay, maybe I've jazzed that up just a little too much. I actually played it while it was still in closed beta testing, but come November you can play it on the live server. But here's what happened during my early look. So to begin with, there is a new NPC in Stormwind who is offering a copy of the Gadsden Times for 45 silver. Reading this will give you the background on what's going on. Once you have looked at this, you can click on the flying machine just behind the NPC and this will warp you above the raceway in the Thousand Needles. The plane will land soon after and then you can begin. You'll see Daisy the race starter girl, Team Hot Pants, but you really want to pick a side to start racing with. You can either side with the gnomes or the goblins. You seem to be able to pick up quests from either side at any time, so it's not like you're stuck with either team. The first quest you get is at the test track. This is only a very short run just to give you a taste of controlling the race cars, but completing this will give you the ability to race for either the gnome or goblin cars depending on which side you chose. Now you have the ability, you can take part in racing on the real circuit while racing against other players. Once a race begins, you want to follow the purple markers to get round the track. There are speed ups you can collect which are very useful, plus you want to avoid the sheep that litter the course. Hitting a sheep will remove any speed buff and at the time give you a temporary nerf to your top speed. The race captain of either side will offer you a repeatable quest which can award you various useful potions as well as common or rare items. I did a race against Torta, who is the head of Turtle WoW, and this is how that played out.
I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, flying high, feeling good. Blue, blue skies, blue, blue skies I see. Blue, blue skies, blue, blue skies I see. Blue, blue skies, blue, blue skies I see. I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna. I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna fly sky high.
I won the race and I felt it was quite fun, but I think the real joy to be had here will be races with groups of people. I was told that up to 12 players at once can race, so I think that's the section where this will really come into its own. I'll say it one more time that this video was recorded while the Shimmering Flats race was still being worked on. If you notice the keys shown in this video for the race cars, you won't actually get them when this goes live, as the system was changed in between me recording this footage and when I wrote the script. I'm also sure there will be other differences too by the time this goes live, but the basic idea of racing around the track is alive. Thank you, Turtle Wow. Very cool.
Check out Turtle Wow now at turtle-wow.org.
Let's go away. Let's go away.
Please select a race course. Beginner. Please choose manual or automatic transmission.
Gentlemen, start your engine. And they're underway.
placed 28th.